If you can see, there's 3. Hey guys, it's London. Welcome back to the Garden Nook, where I container garden and raised bed garden in my backyard. So, I got these whiskey barrels from one of my friends, actually my best friend. She gifted me 2 of these whiskey barrels. They're right next to each other. And I bought these trellises that I actually got at a liquidation place for 20 bucks each. So I thought, why not put them together, fill it with soil and compost, and plant some cucumbers. So the idea is that I'm going to plant these cucumbers right up here, right up against this trellis, and they'll get a chance to kind of vine all the way up the trellis. So here's hoping to that. So as you guys know, I am a beginner gardener. I've never really grown anything, but just this year I decided to start a garden in my backyard, and it has been one of the most fulfilling and eye-opening experiences today for me. I'm so grateful for it, and I come out here every single day, and I just look over my plants and baby them. So we're going to get started. So I have already filled this bed. I've already filled it with potting soil mix from Miracle Grow. I also used some garden tone throughout, and also some black cow manure, which is over there. I don't feel like going to get it right now. But let's get started, okay? So first things first is you want to fill your container as far as you possibly can. I like to fill them up pretty much. Usually if I don't have as much soil, because soil can get expensive, especially when you're talking about potting mix, what I'll do is just, grab some trees, some twine, well, not twine, but some twigs, little sticks, broken sticks, logs, whatever I can get my hands on, some leaves, whatever, and I'll straw, mulch, whatever you have, any type of organic material. And you're going to start off by filling, I would say, 1/3 of your container with that. And then you can start your soil and your compost and your fertilizers from there. So first things first, we are going to, I bought these Bonnie Plant Birthless. Oh my gosh. This is actually a cantaloupe. I thought these were cucumbers. Oh my gosh, I got one cantaloupe. Let's see, is this other one? These are cantaloupes. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. So what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to plant these cantaloupes towards the front of the bed, and I'll get some cucumbers and plant them all towards here so that it can trellis up. So first things first, I like to just stick the whole container down in the soil right there. So you kind of have a good foundation for your soil right there. I'll take the tag out. I'll turn the pot upside down. And they usually come with I was going to try to break this up and make it into 2 plants, but it doesn't look like it really wants to do that, and I don't want to force it and risk transplant shock. So I'm going to leave it whole. And I'm going to reach down in here, give me a little bit of garden tone, sprinkle it in there, make sure the hole's deep enough for it to rest. And then just gonna plant it down in there. And I like to plant it pretty firmly. I like the soil to be pretty snug over the plant. So that's one cantaloupe. You're gonna do the same thing with the other one. Turn it upside down, squeeze the sides, it'll pop right out for you. This one has some dead leaves on it, if you can see. So I'm just gonna pick those right off. All that dead leaves. This one actually has 3 stems of cantaloupe on it. So because I buried that one by itself, I'm gonna try to split these up. If you can see, there's 3. 1, 2, 3. 3. So we're gonna try to just play with it. Just kind of see if you can break them apart. And we're gonna try to get a little bit more bang for our buck with this. So there's one. And they may live, they may die. I mean, it's okay. I thought this was cucumbers anyway. So, you know, it's all in fun. I love doing this. That's another one right there. Some roots on that one. And then the third one. So what we're gonna do is just find another area, dig out another area, get a little bit of our garden tone, a little sprinkle, a little dusting, grab our little plants, and give it a new home. We're just gonna pack the soil around it pretty deeply. People say that you could get like air pockets and stuff, so I don't want to get that. I wanted to make sure the plants are nice and snug in this barrel. All right, so we have 2 more. And when I don't really pay attention to plant spacing. If you see the rest of my garden, it is almost like a chaos garden. I like to plant things. I mean, if they do well and they grow up big and tall and they have enough space, great. But as long as I'm able to get anything off of it, I'm happy. This is just fun for me. So I don't take it too seriously. So some more garden tone down in the hole. And we're just making sure that soil is nice and snug in there. One last one, little garden tone. This one, I hope they survive. I mean, I've kind of really destructed the roots of these, but you know, it's all in good fun. And it's all in learning. You know, you don't learn unless you try out things. So, and this was really unexpected today because I didn't expect to have cantaloupes. But I'm okay with it. I mean, I'm okay with cantaloupes and cucumbers in this bed. That sounds great to me. Just have another reason to buy more plants now. So now that you have everything nice and planted here for you, you are going to get your water. Now, I got this water. I've been taking banana peels and letting them just really decay in water. And I have chosen that as a fertilizer. So this is, I put a little bit of it in there, maybe a couple of teaspoons towards, I think this is maybe a 2-gallon can. So I put 2 teaspoons for 2 gallons, and I'm just going to water them in. Now this is a new bed, and I have not watered any of this soil in. So I am going to use this whole container to just water some of this soil. It's been raining a lot where I am in zone 6A over the last week, so I'm sure whatever doesn't get sucked up. And I like to really drown my plants in water when I'm watering them. I want to make sure they're not struggling for any water whatsoever. So lastly, you grab your labels, and these are the Cantaloupe Heirloom Hale's Best Jumbo Cantaloupes. So make sure you label, because sometimes you'll forget what you planted here. So we're going to put that down in there, so we know that this is cantaloupe and not cucumbers. And then we'll start another row at another time when I get some more cucumbers. All right, so thanks for watching, guys, and if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. I'm a new YouTuber and a new gardener, and I'm just trying to find my niche and find my place. So till next time, guys, thanks for watching. Bye.